Hello guys, this is Thomas Timo here. This is going to be my first ever tutorial, but it's not going to be a tutorial on doing stuff in Minecraft. This is going to be a tutorial on trying to sort stuff out to make a Bukkit server. Um, because this is survival games, permission nodes. They've driven me nuts for the last 2 days. Honestly thought I was going to get sectioned into a lunatic asylum. What with that and group manager as well. So I'm going to show you. You obviously probably know this if you're looking this up anyway. But if we go and join the server. So I'm going to pause that there a minute. Come up here. This is a Bukkit GUI. This is pretty good for running a server actually. Anybody wants something easy to do? So I'm going to de-op myself, and we're going to go and take a look at quick look at the server. Not a lot going on. Hopefully this is going to be up and running in the next couple of days. This is a house spawn area I built. Did start off being rained, but didn't look very good, so changed it. Right, so this is lobby wall I've set up for some survival games, and basically click on area. You don't have permission to join area 3 basically. I'm in creative, aren't I? Let's get rid of creative a minute. Game mode survival. Right, so you don't have permission to join area 3, any of them. Now, for some reason, you can only seem to get on if you're an op. So if we quickly op ourselves, and we will go to survival games area 3, which is the can't move. Survival Games 5 map, I think. Hunger Games 5 map. Hunger Games 5 map this is, which is kind of a frozen wasteland outside. I haven't played it yet, and he just set it up. So to get out of here, we will do SG leave, and that will take us back. Right, so unless you are op, you can't seem to get in. So what we were going to do is we will stick that somewhere. Hopefully, I've had to download a screen recording software. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our group manager I'm using, and we're going to go to the website. So on the website, Bukkit development website, you got your commands: vote, leave, join, join ID, so on. So you come down here to your player permissions. Now your player permissions are SG join, hashtag I think, arena join, star sign which is above the 8, not sure what that's called, arena vote, arena spectate, and lobby join. So these are the permissions you need to put into your Bukkit permissions file to get access to the game. So if we go to the groups YML here, I use Notepad++ for this, I find it great. So what we have here is I've set up a new group, survival games stroke default, and we have our permissions all in. So we should be able to join, and this is in the default. So as you come down to let's me quickly go close that, go to worlds and groups. What you will see is as you go down through the groups, first group is guest, then it goes to builder, member, VIP. They all inherit the permissions from the previous person. So really you only need to put the permissions into your default, and there we've got it there, survival games default. So the permissions in the global groups there should mean that we can join, but we can't. So I'm now going to show you what you need to do. It took days. So what you want to do is every time you have a new map or a new arena, you need to do arena join 1. We got 3 arenas, so we're going to do arena join 3. Sorry, we'll go arena join 2 even, and then we will copy that. Oops, pop that down there, and we will paste it. Another thing that drives me nuts, which have worked out. So if this goes red, basically it means you've got tabs in here, not spaces. So what you need to do is backspace it all the way back and then go forward. Obviously we need to change that to 3 as we've got 3. Also, do not make the mistake of having one of these like that, because if it is, sometimes it's quite hard to see, especially if you've got a lot. These got double ticks, which is why it means they don't have this command if you put 2 minuses in front. But yes, if that is like that, it will not run. It just basically crashes. So basically just make sure you copy everything exactly the same all the way down through. Also, do not leave one of those off of the end of there, because that won't work either. That'll crash it. We've had to go through everything on this. Right, so that is that. So basically arena join 1, join 2, join 3. So if you've got 10 arenas, you want to do join 4, 5, 6, 7, so on. I'm sure everybody can work that out. Make sure you save it. So that is now saved. We can close that. We can close this absolute rubbish because it should not even be here. I haven't tried the staff permission ones yet, and admin permissions, so I presume that they will work. Not quite sure, so we're going to close that down. We are going to de-op myself, and then we are going to come back to the wall. And which one should we try this time? Number 2. You don't have permission to join area 2. Come on, I've just showed everybody how to do this. Why don't I have permission to join area 2? No, I don't believe it. I must have done something. Oh, I know why I haven't got permission to join area 2. Oh, Wally. Need to restart the server. So obviously if you've made changes in any of your plugin folders and your config files, you do need to restart your server for those to take effect. So come on, get on up there, back, refresh. Right, so let's get in, and I always, because I'm set as admin on here, I always join as op, so we will de-op myself to prove that this works. Number 2, take me there. Yes. So this is survival games number 2. Obviously you can't move off your post until it's ready, or you've got a certain number of people, or the amount of people have a vote. So that's that, guys. Should be able to just do SG leave, and we're back to the panel, so we can now visit all of these. But if we were to make arena 4 and we didn't pull it into our permissions nodes, then we would not be able to get on it, not as an op. So basically that means that default people can now come onto your server and join mini games. So I hope you enjoyed my first tutorial, and anybody who's needed it, I hope it has helped. And I may put a link below this video when the server is up and running. So thanks for watching, and may make another tutorial one day, may not, who knows.